एक्रेक्स इंडिया के 22वें संस्करण की मुंबई में शुरुआत। मुंबई, 14 मार्च 2023। द इंडियन सोसाइटी ऑफ हीटिंग, रेफ्रिजरेटिंग एंड एयर कंडीशनिंग इंजीनियर्स इशरे ने इन्फोमा मार्केट्स इन इंडिया के साथ साझेदारी में आज मुंबई के बॉम्बे एग्जीबिशन सेंटर में एक्रेक्स इंडिया के 22वें संस्करण की शुरुआत की। एचवीएसी सेक्टर के लिए आधुनिक स्थायित्व एवं नेट जीरो की दिशा में इंजीनियरिंग के दोहरे उद्देश्य के साथ ये 3 दिवसीय 14 से 16 मार्च 2023 प्रदर्शनी भारत के उच्च क्षमता वाले एचवीएसी उद्योग की क्षमता पर रोशनी डालेगी। इस साल प्रदर्शनी में 35,000 से अधिक आगंतुक और 450 से अधिक प्रदर्शक हिस्सा ले रहे हैं। एचवीएसी उद्योग के लिए इस अग्रणी कारोबार मेले का भव्य उद्घाटन कई गणमान्य दिग्गजों की मौजूदगी में हुआ। इनमें श्री एस चंद्रशेखर, नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट, इशरे, श्री अमिताभ सूर, तत्काल पूर्व अध्यक्ष, इशारे चेयर एक्रेक्स नेशनल स्टीयरिंग कमेटी, श्री योगेश ठक्कर, नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट, इशारे, श्री अकबर भरमाल, चेयरमैन एक्रेक्स, इशारे और श्री योगेश मुद्रास, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर, इन्फोमा मार्केट्स इन इंडिया शामिल थे। प्रदर्शनी को उद्योग जगत के संगठनों जैसे एक्रेक्स इंडिया को प्रमुख संगठनों जैसे रेफ्रिजरेशन एवं एयर कंडीशनिंग ट्रेड्स एसोसिएशन, ऑल इंडिया एयर कंडीशनिंग एंड रेफ्रिजरेशन एसोसिएशन, इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ अमोनिया रेफ्रिजरेशन, एसोचेम इंडिया, इंडियन प्लम्बिंग एसोसिएशन, इंडिया ग्रीन बिल्डिंग काउंसिल, एफएसएआई आदि का समर्थन प्राप्त है।
And first of all, let me introduce the panelists who have joined me here. Sitting next to me is our National President of ISRE, Shri N.S. Chandrasekhar ji. Next to him is Mr. Madhur Sehgal, who is Head of Climate Solution Sales, India region for Danfoss. Next to him is Mr. Akbar Parmal, Chairman, Acrex ISRE. Next to him we have Mr. Sanjay Goel, who is Director and Senior Vice President at Viken. And next to him we have Amitabh Soor, immediate past President, ISRE Chair, Acrex National Steering Committee. South Asia in HVAC and our industry, it is coming back after a gap of 3 years. The last one happened in 2020, and this is the largest ever Acrex show that is happening, coming back about spread over 36,000 square meters of area with over 450 exhibitors from across the industry. We are expecting about 35,000 attendees to come from 40 plus countries to come over these 3 days. We had a grand inauguration today morning. Having said that, about the industry, this is one of the fastest growing HPC industries in the world. We are growing as a sector at around 15% CAGR. This is supposed to be a $30 billion industry by year 2030. If I compare to the global growth rate, I think India is one of the fastest growing sectors, and there's lots happening. There are a lot of, and the entire theme of this event is movement towards the net zero emission. So without taking much ado, I'll pass on the mic to each of the expert panelists who have joined here for this media briefing. I'll request them to speak something about Acrex, about the ISRE, the organizers of Acrex, also how the HVAC industry is trending. And once each one of them speaks, I'll open the floor for any questions from the media. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning to you, gentlemen and ladies. It's so nice to see all of you present in front of us here, and this is the way that we can spread whatever we have in store to offer. If you look at it, yes, as Yogesh said, that you can see that the exhibition has come back to life after a gap of 3 years. Acrex India has come back to life after a gap of 3 years. The biggest concern, especially when we look at from the point of view of the heating, ventilation and air conditioning refrigeration industry, if you look at it today, is the climate change which is taking place, the global warming phenomena that is happening, and how as HVAC and our industry we can be influencers in this and making sure the climate change or the global warming, or if not to go back to the levels what we were 50 years back or something like that, at least can we be at the same level? Can we make sure that we don't go into an era of a non-sustainability? So sustainability and making sure our buildings are healthy buildings is one of the most important factors for our industry. Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, his commitment to the COP summit that India will become net zero emission by 2070 is definitely a point that we will all ensure that it happens.
Thanks, Dr. Chandra. First of all, I think really excited to be here after a gap of 3 years. We at Danfoss, we always focus on the energy efficient products, and that's the mantra which we follow. As Dr. Chandra just said, that this show is all about energy efficiency. Today, if we look at the need of cooling, it is becoming a necessity. When it comes to air conditioning and refrigeration, I think we need it almost everywhere. And when so ultimately the idea is to really bring more and more innovation into the product portfolio. And that's what we are doing, and that's what we are sharing to the world today. And this exhibition is all about sharing all the new products what we have with respect to the air conditioning compressors, with respect to the drives, which can modulate the speed of any appliance today what we have around us. And that's what is all about managing the energy efficiency of any equipment today. If you look at Danfoss, we come from Denmark. Our headquarters is there, and we normally walk the talk. Our headquarters in Denmark is already a net zero building from a global perspective. So what we are telling the world, we are also incorporating it within our facilities as well, and we are really changing the world completely. So I think really excited to be here.
Congratulations to Ishre first of all on conducting this after 3 years. I just learned that it's a large force of 2,500 volunteers who are coming together, a lot with a common purpose of making sure that this knowledge in this society and the community gets distributed. And I can only tell you that I'm very proud, because if we have to become an industry which is worth creating a difference in the lives of people, Ishre is really at the forefront of doing this. So my compliments to Ishre on that. From a perspective of why, I think from the media, if you're all here, you have a role to play as well. And I'll share why this is important, and you are a part of that growth for India. If as a country, we have a certain climate that's not going to change. As a country, we have a certain growth that is coming our way, and if we have to really believe in the Amrit Kaal for the next 25 years, our industry, this industry of HVACR, will have a huge role to play, and the reasons are very clear. When we grow as a country, we will have a rise in the disposable income that people will have, number one. We will have new buildings that will come up, number two. When we build new buildings, if we have to learn from what has happened in the other parts of the world, we have to build them sustainably, which means that if we take action now, which is better use of technology, and some of my colleagues have already spoken about this, either it's refrigerant or it's making sure it's more energy efficient, or it's better indoor environment quality, and that's why we lead to the concept of net zero, otherwise we don't. And in doing all of this, it's important that we realize the play we have as an industry together. So in that sense, let me also share with you from an organization which is one of our small ways in which we're doing this. We have also committed as a company, and we are measuring this of how we reduce the carbon emissions.
First of all, congratulations to everyone present here that we are able to meet after 3 years physically for this great event called Acrex. And I must say thank you to all the organizers of Ishre for making it happen. So as has been said by some of my friends here, this gains a lot of importance, because see, the air conditioning industry, whatever it is today, is going to become 3 times bigger by 2050. So 300% growth it's going to come. So it becomes a very, very important topic for all of us to look at such events as what we can do for the society when growth is going to be so high. So as said, it's definitely air conditioning as a solution is going to impact society by way of environment. So we all have a responsibility to see how we can protect the environment by way of bringing out more energy efficient products which use better refrigerants with lower global warming potential, how we can reduce global greenhouse gases impact on the environment. So I think this kind of events are aiming towards all such thoughts because it's a great platform for gathering of manufacturers, the consultants, the users, the thought leaders. All of them here on such platforms work together towards common society aims. And as I come from Daikin, I'm confirming that Daikin is fully committed towards such aims for air conditioning as an industry for society, so that we minimize the impact while we're using more and more air conditioning systems. Thank you.
Like and what Ishre does. I want to give you a perspective about Acrex, what we aim to through Acrex. See, we call it, it's the Kumbh Mela of the HVACR industry. You know, the think tank of the industry, the stalwarts, the industry leaders, the captains, they come together, they meet over here, and a lot of strategies flow out from here. We have particularly this year focused on something which is new from our side. You know that always traditionally India has been the largest or the biggest marketplace for everybody, but it was a big marketplace for international manufacturers to come and sell. We want to maintain that certainly, because we would like to have that cap in the feather on your cap. But we are also trying to convert the vision that our Prime Minister have, make in India. And through this show, we're going to encourage Indian manufacturers to come and display their products and slowly convert India also as a hub of manufacturing, which outlook is already there, which we are also driving. The industry is also driving, government is also serious about it, and therefore these are the places from where it will launch.
23 edition of Acrex India, and this is the 6th edition in Mumbai. Started in 1995 as far as the first Mumbai exhibition, and it was hardly about 5,000 square meters. Today we are covering a parent body of Acrex India. The main purpose is to spread the knowledge about air conditioning and refrigeration industry and educate people for using the latest technology, as well as engineering. Power consumption is the least. Of 2003 is engineering towards net zero, and there are many things in this exhibition which promotes to reach towards the net zero. There is an innovation zone, there are technical seminars, there are interactive panels which are all stressed about energy conservation. Today, with the climate changes due to industrial growth, due to pollution because of the automobiles, deforestation, and high use of energy is creating havoc, flooding, very high temperature of atmosphere, some places very heavy snowfalls. All these are the reasons for the lot of energy uses in the industries and various other activities. So main aim of Acrex India 2023 is to make people aware, and this is the platform where people can come and look at the various options available to them, the new technology available, and focus is that not only the large industrial houses, even a person who is using a small split air conditioner or room air conditioner for his house is made aware of using his air conditioners with the lowest power consumption. So that is the main aim of this exhibition. And if you go around, you will see a lot of innovative things in this exhibition. And there are technical seminars where international speakers are invited.
I am Umashankar. I have seen all the 22 editions of Acrex, which was started in 91 in Bangalore and all across. I have been myself the president of ISHRE national level in 2000-2001. We have seen over the time how the industry has evolved. Air conditioning was a luxury and one time highly taxed in 80s. Today, it has already become the necessity of life and the way forward, which is the essentials of life. Today, when we see the spread over here, I think we have 35,000 square meter of space in Acrex, Mumbai 23. This itself reflects the wide application of industry and the vast visitors. They are not only buyers and sellers, they are also consumers who are trying to become familiar with the technology. It is also now becoming the need of sustainability. It is not only luxury, it's a sustainability to live well and to perform well. It's a necessity by all means. And we are noticing that this trend, when I'm saying I'm talking about last 35 years of industry as I have looked at. And it's going to grow that way, and we as India are going to be the world leaders. We have defined. I am also from ISHRE, which is American Society. And when we see ourselves along with them, we are no less than them. There is no gap in technology between India and the rest of the world. We are most up to date.